there is a very low returns. For example, let me use my own example, because in this farm, I used to pluck less than 100 kilos per month. With the current price of 17 shillings, you have to pay a worker 700 shillings. From 1700 shillings per month, you have to pay a plucker 700 shillings. Then you will remain with 1000 shillings. Then there is those other processing fee in the bank, goes with 100 shillings. So I was remaining with 900 shillings per month. That is the whole amount. There is weeding, there is fertilizer. From that 900 shillings. So now, from this small piece of land, I get up to 25,000 per month, because I normally supply to Kericho town, and one round I can fetch up to 3,000 per day, and I can supply maybe 2 to 3 times during a nice season. I can supply for around 5 to 6,000 per week. So within a month, in a good month, I can get 25,000, as compared to the previous amount I was getting from tea, which was less than 900 shillings.
Thank you.
Welcome to Kericho County. This is a palace farm, 2-point piece of land owned by Silas Kipruto. Here we are doing poultry farming, dairy goods, and vegetables, mostly local vegetables. School in 2009. That's when I started. I entered into college, and after a while, I look around to get a job, but it was very difficult. That's when I started doing poultry farming. In fact, I started with 7 chicken, with good lessons from farmers, from experts, from other trainers within the county. That's when I grew and eventually ventured fully in poultry farming. After a while, I saw a huge pile of chicken droppings. That's when I saw an opportunity of starting the local vegetables farming. I started local vegetables farming in 2017, and the demand was very huge. Then within a very short time, I had planted tea plantation in a 2-point piece of land. That's when I decided to uproot all those tea and ventured fully in local vegetables. There is a very huge demand for local vegetables as compared to other these vegetables due to lifestyle diseases. That's why I decided to venture on that. And because we do poultry, and with existence of manure, poultry manure is the best to nurture the local vegetables. That's why I ventured on that. Recently, I saw that I had much more space. That's to start dairy cows farming, and that's why I ventured, because with dairy cow farming, you can get milk, at the same time you get manure, which also will assist in doing the local vegetables. I decided to venture into this dairy cow farming because of limited size of land. When I compare the way you can keep a dairy cow and dairy goats, having dairy cow is a bit difficult because of the size of the land. The land is very small, and the dairy cow requires a lot of feeds. So I opted to go to venture into dairy cows farming because, after all, with one dairy cow you can get 3 liters. Nowadays, with the dairy cow, you find somebody struggling and eventually get even 2 liters from the dairy cow. So for my case, I ventured into dairy cows, which give us 3 liters per day. And the price of dairy cows is very high as compared to that one of dairy cow. Okay, this is called multi-story gardening, and this is the new technology I'm now entering into, because I told you I operate in a 2-point piece of land. I have maximized, and I've seen that I'm almost exhausting. But because of ideas and more research, I realized if I go in this way of multi-story, I can still multiply this 2 points of piece of land into 2 acres, because one multi-story is equivalent to, it is 10 times. So if I was to plant 10 seedlings, I can do multi-story and plant 100 seedlings. If you have 1 acre, you can do the multi-story and be 10 acres. So this is one way of improving the land. Another advantage of this multi-story is it reduces labor. The main problem is weeding. That's why I told you the main challenge is weeding. But if you install these multi-story gardens, you have to forget about chembe, because you don't have weeds. The only thing is, ukisimama hivi, you have to remove the small weeds. So it is very easy to manage. And this is where I'm now heading to. That's why I'm still installing, to make this 2 points piece of land 2 acres. Yeah. Before Corona, the demand for chicken was on average. That's where you can order chickens, sell freely. Everything was moving on well. The moment Corona came in, there was a very huge demand. That's where we sell a lot of chickens. But now, there is a very big problem. There is no demand at all. Kila kitu imeenda chini. Then, so we have to just maintain little chicken, because you have to maintain the business. You can't just leave everything. So we have to, because there is no demand, so we keep a very small number, like the one I have right now. And also the feeds. The cost of feeds just went too high during this season. Where that's the main challenge now. So people don't like watu wameanza kurelax kabisa na kuku juu. Chakula imeenda juu sana. The main challenge in our farm was, first it was diseases, but after attending several trainings and doing research in YouTube, then I think I've so far overcome the challenge of diseases. The main challenge now for poultry farming is high cost of feeds. That is the main challenge. The feeds is very high. That if you don't use your mind properly, you will end up making nothing. But because I have experience, I know how to do a number of projects, related projects, like the manure from poultry, adding value to get something higher from the farm. Another challenge is there was marketing. At times there is shortage. There is no market for poultry products, because many, especially during the Corona season, many farmers ventured into poultry farming and they end up selling poultry at a lower price. Hence, you can sell your products with a price you want to sell. You want to sell with. I have a plan of keeping up to 30 dairy goats. So far, I have eight of them. I started with 3. Eventually, I've gotten small ones, and now I have 8. One dairy goat. This type of dairy goat is called German Alpine. German Alpine. This is the best dairy goat, and to manage it is very easy. You can see a very small space. For this small section, you can keep 2 dairy goats. So I have a plan, because I partitioned this section to have 2 dairy goats in every section. But these smaller ones, you can keep even up to 5 dairy young ones in smaller section. At the story, at the upper side, I'm planning to have the small ones will be going to the upper side. I have a plan. I have a decent plan of how I can manage the urines. This is another section, ongoing section. Apart from once we have many goats, we will be keeping the young ones in this section. I have a way whereby I'll make everything work decently without the droppings or the urines affecting those at a lower level. Apart from farming, we also have to make our homes beautiful. So I decided to come up with this plan of selling flowers and trees. So most of my customers, when they visit the farm, at least they have to buy 1 or 2 flowers or trees.